come with me with Tava, no places too far. Come with me with Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Cash this fly with me with Tava, no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me with Tava, no places too far. Come with me with Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Cash this fly with me with Tava, no places too far to go.
Okay, there I go. Hello, Facebook family. Good afternoon. Can you put it in the chat? Let me know if you hear me loud and clear. Hello, Clifford. How are you? Who else is on? Guys, I think I am having some technical difficulties. Let me know. Put some thumbs up in the chat. Angel, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Are we good? All right. Well, we have a great
Hey everybody, how you doing? How you doing? Yes, this is a day of technical difficulties, but here at Wealth Building Wednesday, I guess it's just meant for a Tanya takeover. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know who I am, my name is Tanya Rockmore. I am a member of Tava's executive team, and I am excited because this is a monumental moment right now, because this is my first appearance, I believe, on Wealth Building Wednesday, and put it in the chat that it's just meant to be. Put some fireballs, some hearts, some love for LaChelle Pierre, our director of operations, who is having some technical difficulties, which has allowed me to pop in and take over. Now, when she pops back in the green room, I'm pretty sure I will abruptly leave the room. I can't do anything about it. I know you guys want to hear from me. You want me to keep going, but there's nothing we can do about it. So we're going to have a good time today. All I can say is that this has been an amazing week here at Tava. It has been wow. And I got to say that again. It has been an amazing week. On last week, on the 15th, we launched Falling in Love with Myself Again. Falling in love with myself again. And let me tell you something, guys, we have been, it's an anointing, is what I can say. This program of Falling in Love with Myself Again is nothing short of anointed, because so many people have come to Tava, has come to this program and said, I'm hurting, I'm in need, I want to learn how to fall in love with myself, I want to find myself again. And it all started because of a vision, our visionaries, our founders, Kenny and Shantae Lloyd. Hearing the voice and being obedient. The word says obedience is better than sacrifice. Y'all know I'm churchy, so we might have a little churchy stuff going on today. But I just got a text. Now I see what you're talking about. I'm gonna stop texting you so much, LaChelle, during your show, because I just got a text. They're like, somebody is saying, come back in, LaChelle, take over, come back. We want you back. Yeah, I saw that text. Y'all stop texting LaChelle, telling her to come back. I'm here. I got this, y'all. Y'all, if I got this, y'all go ahead and put it in the chat. It's a Tanya takeover. Y'all like that? Tanya takeover. I do. But let me tell you something. Let me continue on. Falling in love again has been such an amazing, amazing experience. And I am encouraging everyone. Oh, LaChelle's getting ready to pop in. So let me get this. Let me just share this. Follow us and register at Falling in Love with Myself Again. Go to that website. That website is amazing. There are so many resources. But before you can get to all the resources and everything, please register. Register. It's free. It's totally free. Falling in Love with Myself Again. Register. When you register, you will be exposed to so much about loving yourself again. And so I can't emphasize it enough. LaChelle, throw a thumbs up if you want to come back up, because I got no problem with bringing you up right now. Thumbs up, you want to come back up? Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. I got a drum roll here somewhere. Let me just mess with it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. Here she is. Yes, she is. LaChelle Pierre. Okay, LaChelle, you're really weird. You can talk now.
Okay, like Rock, you may have to do it. I'm sorry, Tanya, you may have to do it because literally my screen is black. So if I'm up here talking,
you're talking.
I'm live.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I hear you. Let's go with it. Okay.
Okay. So what we doing? What? You guys, it is so real. Just like falling in love with myself again, I'm falling in love with Wealth Building Wednesday again, because it's just real over here at Tava. Tell me what you want me to do. You want me to go? I can go. Oh, and she just told me. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. There we have it. And when she comes back, we'll pop her up again. Angel, hand signals. I don't know ASL. You have to text me or something. Yeah, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep this moving because, yeah, like I said, it's real over here. Angel, please text me who our first guest is. And while you do that, I just want to pop on the screen one more time. Pop on the screen one more time about Falling in Love with Myself Again, because I would like everyone to follow us on social media and also join the group. Request to join the group, Falling in Love with Myself Again, on Facebook. You will be amazed. There are almost 400 people, over 350 people over there, all talking and communicating and helping and supporting each other. So if you need a little support, go ahead and got it. Okay, got it. So if you guys need a little bit of support, please, please, please make sure you go there. The final announcement I have, and then I'm out of here. I just got the note that they want me gone. Is Saturday training. Make sure you are on Saturday training. It is going to be awesome. And we have some surprises and some surprise announcements coming forward to you on Saturday. So with that, I am going to introduce someone who is amazing, amazing, amazing. Not, I guess everybody here at Tava is pretty amazing, but I am going to introduce and bring to the stage none other than Miss LaChelle Pierre. You guys know who she is. Give it up for LaChelle. And I'm out. I'm out.
Hey, hey, Tava Nation. All right, as you can see, it is a wonderful Wealth Building Wednesday. We had a slight technical difficulty, but that's okay. When you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, in the words of my wise mother and Mr. Lloyd. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. It is a very, very special Wealth Building Wednesday today as we prepare for our Falling in Love with Myself Again campaign. I hope you all have been preparing and doing the first few steps. If you saw any of the first few steps on social media, let us know. I would love to see how you've been doing the first few days. But in the meantime, I am going to bring up my first guest, and that is none other than Miss Stacy. Miss Stacy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Miss Stacy, you look beautiful, glowing from the inside out, I see.
Thank you, Angela.
Look at those products.
Yes.
Okay, so today I just wanted to have you on to talk a little bit about your self-love journey. So first of all, for the people who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you, Angela. Just very happy to be on this platform today. But for those that do not know who I am Stacey Schamberger Smith. I'm originally from Alabama, but I moved to Atlanta when I came to pharmacy school. I attended Mercer University Pharmacy School. So I am a licensed retired pharmacist with over 25 years of practice in the profession. I loved it, absolutely loved it when I did it, but it was time to hang up the white coat. So I did that in 2018. I'm a wife. I have one son who I'm so proud of. He's a sophomore attended the University of Alabama. Also, I do a little bit of real estate investing on the side. I have a partner, me and one of my very good friends. We started doing that a couple of years ago, but with the housing market the way it is now, we haven't really done anything in the past like 2 years now. But I do have that business also on the side besides Tava. And I also am a caregiver of my mom. She's a handful, but I love her to death. And that's what I'm doing right now.
The feedback. Can you hear me?
I can.
There we go. Okay, well, I love to hear that, especially the part where you say you are a caregiver, taking care of your mom. We love that because I was always raised in my family that as you grow older, you take care of your elders. You take care of the ones that were there for you. So I love to hear that. That is truly a blessing in itself, Miss Stacey. So in your self-love and self-care journey, where would you mark yourself now? Are you at the beginning? Do you feel like, I've been loving myself, there's no more love I could give myself? Tell me, what do you think?
I would not say that I'm at the beginning, because this is the journey, and I absolutely love the journey because you have the power, or I have the power to choose who I want to be and take the necessary steps to create the life I so desire. And I absolutely love the community that we form here with this platform. You're able to, it's a safe space, and you're able to connect with so many people, men and women both, from all walks of life, and with one common goal, to help discover or rediscover our self-worth, our self-love, and our purpose. So I'm absolutely loving this, falling in love with myself again.
Yes, I definitely agree. And when I think about self-love, one of the first things I think about is acceptance and confidence. So those two words, when do you feel like you really started feeling confident in the woman that you are today, or whenever you did start your self-love journey? When did you start feeling confident and accepting of who you were as a woman?
Well, I think I've always, that's what people have told me in a way, felt like I was very confident in my life, even though I've had some major, tragic things that happened in my life. I mean, I guess I don't want to get emotional, but yeah, but I'll share a little bit. But back in 2002, I was pregnant and I lost it was my first pregnancy, and he was a boy, and he was born with multiple defects. The doctors had no rhyme or reason. They did all kind of tests because, of course, as a mother, you want to think of what did I do wrong? But it was a geneticist and a neonatologist, and he, just said sometimes things in life just don't come together. It's nothing that I did wrong, because, of course, I was feeling it just like, I don't know what the word is. It was just so tragic for me. For this to happen to me, because this was my first pregnancy. The pregnancy went along fine, but he came like 4 months early. But I guess that's why he came, because it was not right. And it was just a tough time for me. But I know God put me there. It happened for a reason. And I had to finally come to grips to understand that God just loved him so much. And he was so special that God wanted him in heaven with him. But it was very hard for me to come to that, because at first I was questioning God, why me? Why me? What did I do to deserve this? But during the time he was in the hospital for 5 months, I was there every day, I think, except for maybe like one day. And I was there to talk to and help uplift other women. It was a lot of other young girls who had babies, you know, all kind of stuff going on with them. And when we would go out to lunch together, we would sit in the waiting area together, and we would pray together. So I know God put me there for that reason, because, you know, my son's father was there for me, but a lot of them was alone. They was just in there all alone. So I know God put me there to be there for them. But it was very hard, but I made it through with God, of course, first. And I had a great support system also to help get me through that terrible time in my life that I went through.
I am so sorry to hear that, Miss Schamberger, but I am grateful that those young women and the women that you met, that you were able to be a blessing in the midst of your loss. And that just that's a testament to your character and speaks to the type of woman you are. It seems like you have a heart for people and a heart for other women. So along this journey, falling in love with myself again, how many women are you going to help fall in love with themselves? What's your goal? What's your goal?
My goal is at least 50 women. But of course, the number can get even bigger than that. I mean, I keep telling and sharing information with everybody, everywhere I go, no matter where I go, if I'm at the bank, the grocery store, wherever, I'm not afraid to walk up to people, introduce myself, and tell them what I have to offer, what's going on, and share the information. I'm reaching out to people in my contact list on my phone about this platform. So I'm sharing information with everybody, everywhere I go. I'm not holding back, because so many people out there I know are suffering in silence and feeling like they're all alone. But I'm telling them about this amazing community that we formed over here with this platform, Falling in Love with Yourself Again.
Exactly. Stacey, make sure you know, if you are sharing this to just your Tava team members, you are doing the women in your life a disservice. You do not have to be a part of the Tava community per se. You can just have bought a product once. You could have never bought a product. But if you are hearing this, if someone sent this to you, it is meant for you to join our community. This is a safe place, a safe haven for women and men all over the world that can be a part of this movement of falling in love with yourself again. And a lot of people may say, oh, well, you know, Miss Stacey, I've been feeling like this for a long time now. I don't think that, you know, I could ever really be in love with myself. I don't like how I look. I don't like how I feel. Miss Stacey, what would you say to a woman who is hesitant or is afraid to go on this journey, doesn't know how to move forward and how to get out of this funk of not loving themselves? What would you say to that woman?
I would definitely invite them to join our community, because we would definitely be able to help them. And also I would let them know that when problems come into their life, like a nonstop rain, God is always there to be our umbrella. I would let them know that you can get peace, that there is peace in knowing that God would never leave you and that he will always lead you to where you need to be. So basically, trust God.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Miss Stacey. That is honestly the best advice. If you can't lean on anybody in your life, if you can't think of anybody positive, know that God is in you and that he will always be there for you. That was ingrained in me from a very young age, and I think it has been my saving grace, to be fair. I really do believe that, and I believe that a lot of women will, not only through this movement, be closer to God, but be able to see the God in themselves through this movement. So thank you so much, Miss Stacey. Do you have any advice, any tips, any self-care? Oh, we need to ask, what do you do for self-care when you're feeling down in the dumps and you just are like, I'm not feeling it? What do you do? Me personally, I go and get my hair done and I go to the spa. What do you do for your self-care?
Well, yes, I definitely get to do a little bit of that every now and then. But I just like actually being with nature, just going for a walk and being to myself. No cell phone, just to get away. Because like I say, with my daily chore of taking care of my mom, it can be overwhelming some days. Not every day, but some days it's very overwhelming. So for me, just to get out and go for a walk, just to breathe fresh air, to me, that does it for me.
That is honestly, I learned in school that you need vitamin D. If you do not get you some sunlight, it is so easy, especially during this time of the year where a lot of people are having dark, cold winter months. They're not really seeing as much sun. They're going to work and they're coming back home. The lack of sunlight can really affect your mental health. So I love that tip. Get out, touch some nature, touch a tree, touch grass, get some sunlight in your life. And that, I really do agree. That is a great form of self-care, Miss Stacy. Any shout outs, anyone, any women that you would love to shout out, any women that have been encouraging you through this journey, that have held your hand, that have walked you through the rough times, anybody?
Well, like I say, even on my mom right now that I'm taking care of, who does have the early stages of dementia, she's always been my rock, and she's always instilled me to be confident, to be strong. So I come from a long line of strong women in my grandmother, in my life. I've been blessed to have that. But I also want to give a personal shout out to my sponsor, Shanita Schamberger, because she is the one that introduced me to Tava lifestyle, and these products that you see in the background. They are absolutely anointed, and I love all. I don't have a favorite product. I love all the products, and I don't go a day without any of them. And I told her, just like a lot of people leaving or whatever, they can go wherever they want to go, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to stay, and that's on that.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Stacy, for coming on today. We appreciate you, and we appreciate the tidbits of knowledge and the nuggets you left for us. We see your confidence, and I definitely hope that some woman is inspired by your confidence, inspired by your story, to not only be in love with themselves, but to help other women find that love. If they already have it, or if they feel like they have it like that, to make it their mission to help other people find that love. So thank you, Miss Stacy. And I look forward to seeing you and your 50 women in our circle. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All righty. That was amazing. I do see Miss Pierre backstage. Let's see if we can get her up. Let's see.
What? And I see myself. Well, who is this beautiful lady that took over? Okay.
I had to. Like my mom always says, you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So somebody had to do it.
I love you. Thank you, baby. All right. Okay. I am back, guys. I don't know what was going on, but that's how you know you are on the brink of something great, okay? When I'm getting kicked off, Angel's getting kicked off, everything is going crazy. Hey, that means it's some stuff about to happen. Put some hearts in the chat for Miss Stacy. Oh my gosh, what just a beautiful testament to the beautiful woman that you are, being able to give even in the midst of your grief and struggle. What a blessing. And so now we have another beautiful woman. I absolutely love this lady. Every time I see her, she has a smile on her face. And let me tell you, I have not seen her ever with a hair out of place. Not one, okay? When she comes through, honey, she comes through. That is none other than Miss Tamikia Harris. Are you back there, ma'am?
Yes.
And look, and once again, you do not disappoint, sis. Okay, come through, blondes.
Blondes have more fun now.
Okay, I'm on the way. I'm on the way to getting there.
How y'all doing today?
I am wonderful. How about you? Love your background. What you have going on back there?
So, okay, if you guys don't know, I have a salon. For those who don't know, so this is my cafe corner. So I made an area in the salon. I just finished drinking my coffee, so I feel really good. And this is my corner. Like I come over here, I make my coffee, and I offer coffee to the clients, and I just, try to have a display. This is my Tava cafe. Okay. So
I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. So let's talk about that a little bit, okay? Because you already have a business, right?
Yeah.
What made you add Tava into the many things that you already do?
Yes. Okay. So I've been doing hair straight out of high school, right? So, incorporating Tava into my life, I need it for me. I really need it for me. Like, actually, a lot of my family, we suffer from obesity. Okay. So it's not that easy to lose weight. And a lot of us are overweight. So I always been overweight, literally like all my life. Okay. So I've been doing hair straight out of high school since I've been 18 years old. So I've been doing hair like 26 years now. And this is why I must say, and I never used to be a coffee drinker, you guys. So I must say, this Caprice coffee with the CBD in it, I drink it every day and it relaxes my shoulder. I actually have arthritis in my shoulder. So that's my testimony. When I say this coffee makes my shoulder just be relaxed, and I could, because I've been using this same shoulder for 26 years. So it helps with the pain and that knot that's in my shoulder that honestly don't really go away. I can get a million massages, but this knot stays there. But when I tell you this coffee helps. So, I need Tava for sure. And I've lost weight with Tava, over the years, changing my eating habits and using the product. So I actually lost like 40 pounds with Tava.
Oh, wow.
And I think
Good for
now
you.
I've been slacking off a little because my birthday was November, then it was Christmas, then it was a New Year's, and it was just. But now since it's the new year, and I'm falling back in love with myself again.
Yeah.
I'm back on track. All the holidays, the birthday's over, everything. I could get back, to myself and get myself back on focus. I'm back going to the gym, and I just need Tava because I love the detox tea, and I drink the detox tea faithfully. So every time I drink my tea, that helps get out the old and, get me ready for the new. I drink my Valet 30. It's just, and when I tell you, and I tell people this all the time, they be thinking like, oh, she's just promoting the product because she sell the product. And I'm like, no, it's not just that. Honestly, when I heard that it has the biotin in there, of course, that's my line of work.
Yeah.
Hair, skin, nails, everything. So if it's a product that I'm taking that I can help with my clients, I promote these a lot to my clients. When I take a shot, I be like, y'all girls want a shot? And I just, let them taste it and they try it out, and some clients purchase it for themselves. But this Valet 30, and again, I know I'm not making no medical claims, but I must say I haven't been sick in a long time. And I work around people every day. And y'all know what we was going through for the past few years.
Yes.
Wearing masks and all of that.
Yeah.
I never had got sick. Never.
Wow.
So when I say I just swear by my products, I swear by the products. That's all I can tell them. So I love the products, So I feel it's just spiritually for me, and I just love it. So it's good.
Let me ask the question, because you touched on it, and in our, well, it's not limited to our community, but you talked about obesity in your family and your struggle with weight, right? Because when people see you now, it doesn't look like you struggle. You come in very confident and self-assured. Has that always been the case? Have you always been comfortable in your skin?
Yes, actually, yes. But I grew to that more and more. It didn't really hit me, and I tell people this story. I started working in the salon very early. And in my household, we didn't have scales. We didn't have a scale. I don't recall ever seeing a scale when I was young. So if you don't have a scale at your house, you know, think about it. If everybody's overweight and no one's really like monitoring their weight or even thinking about losing weight, it's like, why is it a scale around?
Right.
So
Normal.
we never had scales around. So it wasn't until I went to the gym once I started working in the salon, I was the youngest person working at the salon. I was only 18. So when I started working, I was working with adults. So everybody was like 20, you know, 21, this and that. So we all said, oh, we're going to go sign up for the membership, you know, at the gym. I signed up for the membership. And this is when it like really hit me that I am too overweight. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to the gym, they say, oh, you're gonna get a membership, you're gonna get a trainer, this and that. So they weigh you, measure you, all of this. So when I got on that scale, I literally cried because I really didn't know that I was over 300 pounds. Just to see the 3, I was just like, ah! You know, you just want to scream. Like I literally, and then I was like the youngest, and then I was the biggest. So I just felt shame, you know, I felt bad. And I just was like, oh, this can't be me, you know? So, and that was at 18. So at that point, and see what got me by a lot of times, and it still get me by a lot, all my life, I used to have long hair, and everybody used to say, oh, your hair's so pretty. Da, da, da. Oh, your face is so pretty to be a big girl. You know, that was the thing. You know, either you pretty to be a black girl or you pretty to be a big girl. That was just the norm people say. And I guess I always was so getting compliments, I never really focused that much on my weight. But when I went to that gym and I got on that scale and that man said I was over 300 pounds, I almost just fainted. I just almost fainted. So then it just pushed me, you know, to try to control my eating habits, try to control, you know, just about me. So I started losing weight gradually over the years.
Okay.
Got pregnant, you know, some years later, gained it all back. And I'm like, I'm back at it again. But through it all, I know I like to look good. That's just me. I like to put on nice clothes. I like to, you know, have my hair done, have my makeup on. You know, I just like to look good. And I know that I have to be a certain size in my eyes to look a certain way. Because I feel like you can't dress too sexy if you're too big. That's just me. So I feel like, you know, you got to keep it in, you know, tone down, keep it in moderation. Because I do like to, you know, be a little sexy sometimes. So
hey, we have seen you, sis. Okay. So
I like to pull out the sexy.
and you do it well. You do it well. So what would you say to maybe a woman who is watching, who is still struggling with the skin that they're in, with their weight or their looks, or that haven't found that confidence? What would you say to that woman?
Let me tell you, I meet so many women every day, like between my clients, between my coworker clients. And it's a lot of people. And it's amazing that a lot of people that's half my size, they compliment me all the time. They be like, you so vibrant, you so confident, you look good, and you look good. And when I used to sell clothes sometimes. So when I would like let the ladies try on clothes, and you know, I found out so many women was definitely insecure about certain things of their body. Right. And me here it is, I'm double y'all size. And I was like, you don't like to show your arms, girl? You better put it, honey. It's hot. I've lived in Miami, Florida all my life. It's yearly summer year round. So I'm like, honey, if you don't put on that dress and show them arms, ain't nobody looking at them arms. I used to tell them that all the time. So I meet younger girls all the time and they say, oh, I'm finna go have a surgery. I'm finna go do this. I got this little bit of pinch of fat. I got this. I say, girl, you don't waste your money. You do not need to do that. I'll be like, waist train, put your little garment on. Get, I say, and that's when I offer them the products. I say, you could take the detox, that'll help cleanse you. And by default, you're going to lose some weight. Then I show them my before picture, my after picture. I'm like, the products really work, but it's not a miracle now. You got to put in some work. I'm like, you got to do a little working out, and you also got to, change your eating habits. So I tell women all the time because I get compliments, and it's just normal for me. But they don't know I'm struggling with my weight too. And I be getting mad. I get mad because my coworkers, them all little, right?
Okay.
They snack and eat stuff all day long. They eating chips, dip, all kind of stuff. So I be like, I don't, I'm not eating that. And I'm really not no heavy fast food, like snacky food person. That's the thing. So it's just that, everybody's metabolism is different. And again, I was born into it, so it's more of a struggle for me. Like I was, God blessed me with more, I don't know why he gave me so much more, but God blessed me with more. I have to embrace that. I have to embrace that I have more. And I'll be like, it could be worse. I'll just be like, it could be worse, Lord. I'm glad you gave me a little curve.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I say he might have gave me a little extra, but he gave me some curves to go with it, right?
I love it.
I'm blessed. And I just try to tell people all the time, you're beautiful, you look good. And I do a lot of clients' hair. So of course they have to trust me with their look. That's a very trusting opportunity when I'm, meeting someone for the first time and you letting me see all of you. And when I say see all of you, I'm seeing everyone with the hair off.
Yeah.
With everything's off. Right. So once I do that hair and, I sell makeup sometimes too. So it's like, I love to give a woman that confidence to let them know you might need a little help to add to the beauty you already have. But baby, you are beautiful.
So how do you think the falling in love with myself again community will help in that area, help women? How do you think the community will help them?
I actually love it. I really, really love it. And I'm so happy we came up with it. And it just would let people share more things. And I'm also going to be sharing more, because everybody may not know I've suffered through obesity all my life. They may have thought I was little and got big, or just always been big. They don't know that I have to eat smaller portions, or they don't know I don't, can't eat late at night because I feel like, because if I do, I will blow up like a house. And I know that. I know this. I've seen it, been there, done that. So therefore, I have to work harder than the average person. That's the part when I say I get a little mad, but I deal with it. But I really like the community. I love it, matter of fact. And I've been introducing some of my clients to it, just letting them know it's not all about buying the products. You may want to try the products, but at the same time, I say we're building a new community. And I would just love for you to join in. So some of them I've been just
I don't know. Am I still live?
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay.
But I just try to let them know, hey, this is the community that we have, and I would love for y'all to join in because it's all about love, sharing, and caring. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing. Is it anyone that you would like to shout out, or a tip that you would like, a word of encouragement that you would like to leave somebody that's watching and maybe this is their first time somebody invited them here?
Yes. So I definitely would like to give a shout out to my upline, Eboni and Janella. That's my Miami team. And they always push me. They be like, Mika, you have so much more in you to give. And I know I do. So I'm gonna work on that this year. That's my mission. Like, I don't really go live much. I do, videos here and there, but I don't never hardly go live. So that's my mission, that I really, really, really need to go live more. So lately I've been trying to do more videos and little snippets and stuff like that. I may put up a picture here and there, but I don't really do too much videos of myself. So That's what I've been trying to work on. Even when I'm at work, I show work pictures of the hair that I'm doing, but sometimes I don't show live of me doing it. So, and I know that's what the people like to see. So that also is what I need to work on. So I'm just working on all of that. But they push me, they boost me up, and I love them. They're my girls. And I just want to say shout out to Mr. Kenny and Miss Shantae Lloyd for putting this all together and letting me be a part of this platform. That's my family. I've known them for a long time, and they know I got their back because I know they got my back. And I love everybody. I love everybody in our community, and that when I come through. I say, hey, y'all, I'm happy to see everybody. Like, I just be so happy to see everybody.
Yeah.
We be online and this and that, but once we come together, it's always a blessing. It's always a good blessing. Time.
Always a great time. Well, thank you so much, sis, for coming on.
You're welcome.
Look forward to seeing you soon.
Yes.
All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You guys put some love in the chat for my sassy friend, Miss Tamikia. Man, thank you again for your transparency. I hope that everyone that is watching, that something was said to encourage you and inspire you, and to let you know, most importantly, that you are not alone. No matter where you are in your life journey, we are a family. We're a family, a community, a support system, a sisterhood. But we did not forget the bros, okay? Mr. Gilbert, Mr. Kevin, Ronald Locke. Hey, what? Rocco is in the house. I see you. We did not forget the men. So for those of you that have gone to Falling in Love with Myself again to register, go ahead, register. Guys, don't wait. Now, I got to let you know, we do have something coming for you specifically, but don't wait. Go ahead, get registered. And then you guys, you want to get your box, the Falling in Love with Myself Again box. It is available for purchase. And if you want to be eligible to win the $10,000 in December or one of the quarterly bonuses, okay? You have to purchase the box, all right? It is available right now, okay? Go ahead into your back office, get with your accountability partners, whoever invited you here. They can tell you and help you get yours. So, all right, thank you, Miss Tanya, for always holding us down. Thank you, everybody, for coming on today. Don't forget our Saturday training. We'll have more great stories, okay? Everyone, peace and blessings to you. Until the next time, make sure you go and get your box, though, okay? Trust me, you'll want it. Have a great one.
Come with me, with Tava, no places too far. Come with me, with Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this fly with me, with Tava, no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Only care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. With Tava, no places too far. Come with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around